You know what I noticed, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if anybody else think like this, but listen to this here. A lot of people, they say they think when they get older, they're gonna be settling down and things gonna be wonderful. They're gonna be peaceful. But let me tell y'all this here, this must be a new day, because guess what, y'all? People my age are still trying to make it. They still trying to figure out how they're gonna make ends meet. A lot of people still got their own homes, but they got to worry about the taxes. Some older people, they got to worry about how they're going to pay their utility bills. Some of those Social Security checks ain't enough. And a lot of times people really think that when I get older, when I get Social Security, when I be able to do it, you better get yourself together now for when you get older. Because people think that when they get old, y'all just don't have no idea. The young people don't have no idea. They think that when they get older, they're going to be settling down. And look, I know people I know a woman right now, y'all, in her 70s, still trying to find love. Still trying to find somebody to say, baby, I love you. In her 70s, y'all. That's why I said, I can't do all that, y'all. I can't be worrying about finding somebody that love me at my age, y'all. Nope. That's why I be saying, y'all, you got to get your life together now for when you get older. Figure out some kind of plan, y'all, that y'all can do when you get older, that you won't have to go through a lot of struggles that a lot of older people are going through. And a lot of older people think they happy, a lot of them, their bodies, they have problems with their bodies now. So when they're younger, they're worried about how they're going to take care of the kids, how they're going to feed the husband, how they're going to do the wife, how they're going to do this. Look, when you're young, But when you get older, let me tell you this here, it's still going to be something. So just try to do whatever you can do while you're young to make your life as peaceful as you can when you get my age. And when you get older. And when you get, people, look, I'm warning you now. Don't say I ain't tell you. Don't say I did not tell you. So while you're young, plan for it when you get older and get a plan that you can stick to that's going to work when you get older. Because you'll be surprised at the people I'm shocked myself, y'all. I'm shocked myself when I see how a lot of elderly people is really, they're struggling. They're struggling. And every time you look, something going up. Now, inflation has ate up a whole lot of people's Social Security check, y'all. A whole lot of people, Social Security check, it can't pay everything. And they just struggling. And everything is, wait till my check come. Everything they try to do, I got to wait for my check. When I get my check, I can't get my check come. That's their whole life. What you gonna do, girl? I'm trying to do such and such, but I gotta wait for my check. When my check comes, that's what I'm gonna do. When I get my check. So look, y'all, I'm telling you now, prepare yourself now for later. And make sure you get a plan, and more than Social Security. Make sure you get other checks when you get older, not just Social Security and a pension. No, y'all talking about, well, I got my pension. Some people get a pension, it still ain't enough, y'all. So I'm telling you, if you got a business or something, get some kind of plan. I'm trying to tell you where your money can continue to come in. Get like 5 different, things, money streams coming in. So when you get older, you might have a little better, money thing coming through. Because inflation eating up checks like crazy, y'all. Talk to you later on the next video.
Some of y'all gonna think this is disrespectful and shit, okay? Some of y'all gonna think this is fucking disrespectful, but, if you consider my chronological age at 55 and shit, I demand a certain level of respect that you give to other older people and shit, okay? I'm knocking on the door to being a senior citizen and shit, okay? Alright? I want to be honest, even to this fucking altered voice that you hear. I'm telling you the truth. I'm keeping it 100. You don't think this is fucking disrespectful, but I want to tell Grandma. Here that we don't need to hear her opinion on the goddamn thing and shit. Okay? And she can just start getting herself to shutting the fuck up. She can take her dentures out, put them in the glass, and put some tape over her fucking mouth. Because we don't want to hear that bullshit now. Okay, you motherfucking women. Always wait until you hit the fucking wall and you're out of the market and all this shit. You done squeezed everything you can do, everything you can squeeze out of that fucking spiritual apple and shit that you done ate to the core. And then, if we're lucky, if we're good enough, you throw us the core, the nibble on and shit. And you want to sit up here and fuck up this community and fuck up rice families and shit, run off and do all kind of bullshit, co-sign fuckery and shit. And then you got nerves sitting in your fucking rocking chair and dispense the odd nugget and shit. And I'm the fucking elder statesman. I'm the nigga. I'm the fucking old man that nobody wants to talk to. The motherfucker in his yard sitting in that lawn chair, having a drink and shit, waiting for the world to end and shit. Okay, I'm that nigga. Okay, okay. We don't want to hear about this bullshit. Y'all been fucking up for over damn near 100 goddamn years. And then, playing the game. Your mask is coming off, Grandma. Okay? I mean, not just you. I'm speaking to you, your sorority of old ass women that failed to educate your daughters properly. Everything is going out of the window and shit for your fake feminism and shit that never existed in our community. Has never been a patriarchy. You fuckers been in charge because we were slaves and all that bullshit. They like to tell us black men we were enslaved and all this shit. And they don't consider that they were big wenches. Okay? And then we still see that shit today. I can prove 10 ways from Sunday what the fuck I'm talking about shit. But I want to tell you, Grandma, you need to start shutting the fuck up and shit. A lot of y'all needs to start shutting the fuck up and let Darwinism, let chaos theory continue. Okay? The women that you raised in perpetuity are unsuitable to this community to rebuild the motherfucker. And the boys that survive you, they have no alternative but to bring in a ringer and shit, by doing what is necessary. The ones that are still stuck here needs to just outright shun you. And when they hear you speaking and shit, they need to stand up, turn around, look you in the face and say, hey, Grandma, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Grandma, okay? Shut your ass up. I am tired of hearing this shit. I am tired. Any white knight, any of these simps, that they can't get out of their program. They want to step to me, getting laid out on. They're going to be laying on my lawn and shit next to the curb. Okay? I ain't for the shit. And if you motherfuckers saw my face for real, you would know that shit, okay? Right? Went on that fucking mountain shit, looked at the fire, and come back with this white ass beard and hair and shit, prematurely because of female fuckery. Right? Who hurt us? You guys hurt us and shit. When you broke the contract, your divine contract, your purpose and shit, you broke it for baubles and toys and shit. You betrayed your family. You destroyed your family. You diluted your blood and shit, with gold and baubles and Birkin bags and all this bullshit, fuckery and hot girl summer and shit. You want to talk that? Nobody needs to hear your opinion about shit. Anybody can take their ass down to the bank and talk to a financial consultant, okay? Then go to a wealth management firm or go online and take classes. We don't need to hear from Grandma, okay? You don't need to teach your kids no fucking generational wealth. And when you had a house and shit, you died off and didn't leave shit so they could pay the mortgage and shit. And you didn't make them cognizant. You wasn't raising the kids towards the future and shit. You were raising your boys to serve their fucking women and shit. And you were told the women they were a separate fucking race and shit. They became identity extremists across the gender line. In the black community, this has choked us out and almost brought us to extinction spiritually and otherwise. Especially economically, when we hear about it providing and shit. Providing for what? You would tell us that you gave birth to us just to serve your fucking daughters? Huh? Serve somebody else's fucking daughters in perpetuity and hurry up and die and shit so that they can get whatever assets you have left for insurance money and shit and pick over it and nip at it like fucking vultures and shit, like carrion, scavengers, economic scavengers. That's what I don't want to hear provision coming out of your mouth or any kind of talk about any money and shit because you guys didn't set no example. You the fucking leaders of this community shit with us. You the fucking leaders and shit. You were the ones teaching, manners and how to move and all this shit because you ran the fucking fathers out of the house or nagged them until they jumped in their grave, buried themselves alive and shit and get the fuck away from you. You did all that for power and shit that you are not prepared for, that you can't handle shit. And then you told your daughters they were princesses and shit. And how can you be a princess in a fucking pit, in a mud pit? Yeah, you want your sons to pick cotton for your daughters, and your daughters is going to be being witches and shit to the minority majority, but you got the nerve to, well, you looked around, ain't nobody come to see your fucking shit. You tired of them just dropping off their grandkids at your fucking house and then going to make some more of the motherfuckers with kooky. And you decide you want to make a TikTok video. And I don't give a shit. I don't care about your fucking personal beliefs or your goddamn religion and shit. I believe in the Most High. I believe in something greater than us. Otherwise, I will burn this shit down. All right? It's time for you, old broads. You ain't done your job. You ain't done your fucking job and broke your divine contract. Okay? You broke that contract with that divine feminine shit. You do things in her name and shit. You shit on her. When the chickens come home to roost and shit, you're gonna be sitting there on that porch for a long motherfucking time. As the lights fade out.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the Black Patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.